Welcome students. Today we are going to study Standard 9 Subject Geography Lesson number 1 Distributional Maps Video number 1. See first what are distributional maps. Students, in previous standard we already learnt about the map scale. Means we learned about the large scale map, small scale map, state maps, country maps, and in the about the environmental studies and the geography subject, how the maps are very important. So see first what is the aim of map. The main aim of map is to show the location of a place and distribution of variables. Means different variables. What are variables means what, like temperature, rainfall, population. These are the different variables are there and we can show on the map. Thematic maps. The maps that prepare with the spatial themes are called thematic maps. Means the maps are prepared with the spatial themes. These are called the thematic maps. Distributional maps. The maps showing the distribution of temperature, rainfall, population, etc. are called distributional maps. Means these variables are shown with the help of the map, like temperature, rainfall, population. These are the different variables are there and we can show with the help of the distributional maps. Means these maps are important. Means distributional maps are useful to explain the geographical distribution of various variables in the region. Means various variables like temperature, rainfall from the different region we can show. Next, distribution can be shown in the three following ways on a map. See which are the three ways are there we can show the on the map. See first, there are the three methods are given. First is the dot method, second is the choropleth method, and third is the isopleth method. You have already learned about the isopleth method in the 7th standard. See first what is dot method. One by one we will see that. First we will study about dot method. A dot map is prepared using statistical data. Means all the methods are prepared using the statistical data. In dot method also statistical data is very important while preparing the dot maps. And while preparing dot maps, only data gathered through counting is used. Means to show distribution through dot method, the value of the dot has to be determined. Means what value you are going to show on the map, that should be determined on the map. Means here the way a variable is distributed throughout the region, the dots are used to show its distribution on the map. Like population of a region, the distribution, cattle, these are the shown with the help of the dot method. Means to show the geographical distribution by dot method, the lowest and the highest value of a given variable in a region are taken into consideration. Means by putting the dots on the map, we have to show what is the highest and the lowest value. For example, if the highest value is the 5 lakh and lowest value is the 50,000, means see you have to see the consider the highest value and the lowest value on the map while showing the dots. Yeah, dot method. See, accordingly the number of dots are determined. Also we need to consider the size of the dot, the density of the variable, and the scale of a map. While using the dot method, we have to consider the some points. Means following the precautions should be taken while using the dot method for a map. See which are the given here. The distribution of physiography, water sources, transport system of a region should be considered while placing dots on a map. First point is the size of a dot should be uniform. You can see the map of the Amravati district has shown here. So you can observe this Amravati district map, you will get the idea about this. Means first is given the size of the dot should be uniform. You can see in the figure number 1.1 dot method how the size of the dot, these are same size of the dot are used here. Next is the distribution of physiography, then water sources, transport system, etc. of a region should be considered, because physiography play the important role in the population settlement, and water source is also a transport system. If the mountainous region is there, transport system is not well developed, so the population is scattered. Yeah, physiography, if the mountainous region is there, the roads are also not developed. Means physiography, water sources and transport system. While putting the dot, you have to consider these points. Next is the while showing population distribution, rural population is shown by dots and the circles are used to show the urban population. You can see that Amravati is the urban area. So it's shown the circle here. Yeah, Varud, Achalpur, Anjangaon, Surji. These are the town, yeah, urban area is there. So circle is used and remaining you can see the one dot is equal to 10,000 population. Each dot means 10,000 population is there and same size of the dots are you can see here. Means here rural population is shown by the dots. So you can observe the map and see there are the three questions. You can see that first is the what is the population of a Amravati town. The population of the Amravati town is the 5 lakh. Next, name the place having population 1 lakh on a map. You can see Achalpur. Achalpur has the population of 1 lakh on a map. See which part of the map shows the sparse distribution of population. Sparse means what? Very less. The less distribution, yeah, sparse population of a Amravati district. If you observe this map, you will see that northern part of the Amravati district there is the less population, yeah, sparse population is seen. Means with the help of this dot method, we can show the population distribution on the map. And this is the example of the Amravati district distribution of population. Means this is the use of the dot method.